Hello everyone, and once again welcome to yet another tutorial video. Ever feel like you need to make precise annotations on a document where you need to draw and not just type? Something between a document and a photo editor? Well, today's video is going to be about a software called Kami, an online PDF annotation software for students, teachers, and really anyone who works with PDF documents. Firstly, like you have to do with any other online application, is creating an account or logging into a previous account with your Google email or even a Microsoft account via this button on the top right. Next, logging in should refer you to Kami's homepage, which allows you to choose a document to be edited. You can choose a document from either your Google Drive, your Microsoft OneDrive, a file from the local files of your computer, or even have the option to make a document entirely from scratch. When choosing to create a new blank document instead of just annotating a previous one, you can choose the number of pages in the document, whether it is portrait or landscape, and even format it to be completely blank, have lines for writing, a music sheet, or a grid structure. A nice feature is that if you scroll to the very bottom, you have the option to open documents from your recently accessed in either your Google Drive or your Microsoft OneDrive account, depending on what you use to log in and create an account. After that, when we do open the document, on the top left hand side there are a few options to edit the document, including Select, Dictionary, and Read Aloud. The Select button allows us to select text from the document that has been inserted via Kami. When selected, you can move or delete the text completely. A shortcut to moving inserted text would be via using the hand tool under the same tab as the Select option, wherein we can directly move the text instead of having to click on it first. The Select Annotation option is no different from a normal Select option, except for the fact that you can select multiple annotations at a given time, suitable for a group of texts or drawings. Another thing about the Select Annotations option is that not only can you move them after selecting it, you can also change its color, change its thickness if it is a drawing, and change the transparency of the text or drawing. After selecting the annotation, you can also copy the entire group of annotations by clicking Command-C on a Mac or Control-C on Windows, which can then be pasted somewhere else on the document. Below the Select option, we have the Read Aloud option, which does exactly what it is meant to do. Click play to start the reading. After the sentence has finished, you can click next sentence or previous sentence depending on what you want to read, as well as having the option to loop the entire document so it starts reading again after it has finished. A nice option is that you can change the voice that reads the sentence aloud from a variety of people and even certain languages if you scroll to the bottom. If you think the reading is too fast or too slow, simply change the speed using this button here from 10% as fast to twice as fast. Markup option right below the Read Aloud option is a nice way to edit your text. You can simply highlight the text box by selecting the text while having the text highlighter option open. An even simpler way, in my opinion, is to highlight the text by using the free hand highlight option, where you can highlight any part of the document using your cursor, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in one line or one text box. Box highlighter is also a versatile option that allows you to highlight in the shape of a rectangle as follows. Strike through and underline are understandably self-explanatory and operate in the same way as text highlighter, as you can see on the screen right now. The color palette below allows you to select the color of your highlights by clicking any of the following colors. One of the things that makes Kami a really great application for working with other people is its ability to allow users to add a variety of types of comments. You can add a text comment, a voice comment which records your audio, a video comment which records both your audio and the video from your own camera, or even a screen capture which allows you to screen record your computer screen and even has the option for camera and voice inputs. And of course, you can color code the comment by picking any color from the color palette below to look better for organization. The most basic annotation here is the text box, where you can add text to the document as well as adjusting the font size, font color, highlight color, text box color, add subscripts or superscripts, and of course even add strike-throughs, italics, bold, and underlines. Math equations are also quite easy to make on Kami. Click the math equation option and now you can add math symbols like pi and beta, as well as operations like divide and multiply. A shortcut would be using slash as a divide and other symbols on your basic keyboard. Clicking the caret button, which is the small inverted V, will allow you to insert exponents, and of course, you can change the color of the math equation by using these colors here. This option here, Drawing, allows you to do freehand drawings across the document. These options here allow you to select the thickness of your drawing, its color, and the transparency of the line drawn. Simply hold down on your mouse on the document and move your cursor in the way you like to draw the figure. Inserting shapes is simple enough. Click the Shapes option, click the shape you want to insert, and choose the size of the shape by how far you move your cursor. After that, you can edit its transparency, thickness of its border, and of course, the color. And as with any annotation software, an eraser which can be used to delete certain annotations or even all annotations on the document. The Media button allows you to attach external media such as images from your computer, Google Drives, and even Google Search. You can also attach videos from YouTube by clicking this button here, and even emojis to the document. It is even possible to import an image of a ruler, protractor, or a set square to the document, which can then be used to do precise measurements if you're doing a math or physics assignment. Signature option allows you to attach signatures to the document that can be inserted via an image, an annotation using your trackpad, or an annotation using your phone. A really nice feature is that you can search any word or phrase in the document via the search button right here. It's fashioned similarly to Command F on a Mac. The plus and minus signs on the top right are used for zooming in and out of the document, on top of selecting the percentage of the zoom on the right for a more accurate zoom factor. If the document was created from an assignment in Google Classroom, you can even have the option to submit it directly from the Kami webpage. However, before you do that, you always have to make sure to save all annotations by clicking the Save option here. After doing so, you can even download the file as a PDF using this button. Well, that about does it for today's Kami video. We hope you found a new software that can make your school assignments or doing documents for your job just that bit easier. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other videos as well as sharing, liking, and subscribing.